For those interested in exploring open-world games, 2021 promises some exciting titles that may have gone unnoticed. League of Gamers is a channel for all the curious minds of gamers out there, such as myself and you. You'll discover movies showing the most outstanding video-winning clips and video lessons of your favorite games right here. From the most recent games to startling insights and ideas you never knew existed, there's something for everyone. With the outbreak of the coronavirus health pandemic in 2020, it was a year to remember. Many development studios were forced to close their doors and work from home as a result of this. Some games have been delayed, and we anticipate that the year 2021 will be jam-packed with new and exciting video games. A banner year for open-world games, with high-profile releases such as Cyberpunk 2077 and Monster Hunter Rise are making significant waves in the gaming community. However, the recent conclusion of E3 2021 has demonstrated that there is much more on the table, some of which are more obvious than others than previously thought. The year 2021 still has some intriguing titles on the horizon, ranging from large online titles to remakes of fan-favorite classics, among others. Some of the highlights that many players may not be aware of, but should be mindful of, are listed here. Far Cry 6. The Far Cry franchise will receive its 6th mainline installment shortly. This time around, players are thrown into a fictional Caribbean island called Yara, where they must survive. As with the majority of the games, there is a sizable oppressive regime in place, with a resistance group attempting to overthrow the ruling class in the game. The main antagonist in this game is El Presidente Anton Castillo, a dictator raising his son Diego to demonstrate how he must use a heavy hand to keep the island in line with his wishes. During this time, players will be assigned to Danny Rojas, a guerrilla soldier fighter, to retake control of the country and restore a sense of tranquility. It is well known that Far Cry has a large open world with a large number of firefight battles scattered throughout the area. After helping NPCs in distress or progressing further along with the storyline, players will be forced to travel across the map, either on foot or by using various vehicles to complete their mission. As previously announced, Far Cry 6 will feature the largest playground map ever created in a video game. While we haven't seen everything that will be available to players in terms of traversing, we can expect a slew of vehicles to be incorporated into the game at some point in the future. Furthermore, we believe that enough content is scattered throughout the map to encourage players to explore beyond the confines of campaign objectives. Atomic Heart. Atomic Heart takes place in an alternate 1955 timeline in which the Soviet Union has made significant technological advancements, as evidenced by the invention of new technological marvels. It is necessary to assume the role of P3, a KGB special agent who has been assigned to inspect a silent factory. If they figure out what is going on with this factory, they will have to venture into an area ruled by robots and other strange creatures. We've been looking forward to this game for a long time, and we're hopeful that Atomic Heart will be released before 2022. The open world component is still under wraps, and we're still waiting for more information on just how large of a map players will be able to traverse. The game will have different sections of the factory to explore, but it is unclear how large the map will be for players to explore and what they will be able to do in this world when the game launches. Riders Republic. It has been several years since Ubisoft attempted to usher in a new wave of extreme sports video games, but their most recent attempt appears to be the most promising. The Riders Republic is a mashup of popular extreme sports such as snowboarding, skiing, off-road biking, and wingsuit flying, all of which are crammed into a massive, interconnected, open-world game environment. Players can freely explore the game world at their leisure, using a variety of traversal tools, and compete against other players in a multiplayer online environment. It is possible to customize your character's appearance and equipment in various ways, but none of these customizations will have any effect on player performance. Forza Horizon 5. Many biomes, including rainforests, deserts, waterfalls, and even volcanoes, will be included in Forza Horizon 5, which is being billed as the largest and most diverse Forza map yet. Furthermore, areas such as Guanajuato will have a vast network of tunnels to explore and numerous towns that will be decorated with murals created by local Mexican artists, which will be particularly interesting. Because FH5 will include even more vehicles designed for off-road exploration and high-speed street racing, getting around should be a breeze. Skull and Bones. Skull and Bones is a game that Ubisoft first revealed during their E3 2017 showcase, and it has been kept under wraps since then. Initially, the game was marketed as a pirate title in which players took command of a pirate crew and set out to plunder. We knew it would be set in an open-world environment where players could freely explore the open oceans and dock to manage their ship and crew. However, it appeared that Ubisoft was redesigning the game and had yet to reveal its new form. It's unclear whether it's still a pirate game focused on sailing the seas for loot, or if it's evolved into something entirely new. If Ubisoft intends to release this game this year, we're bound to hear some news or see a trailer revealing their unique vision of Skull and Bones. GTA 5.
Hello, Franklin.
What's up?
While not an entirely new open-world game, Grand Theft Auto 5 marks a bold new beginning for the series on the next generation of gaming consoles. Fans of this incredibly immersive and entertaining title will be able to re-experience it in 2021 on both the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series XS consoles, respectively. The sheer number of activities available in Grand Theft Auto 5 has always stood out as the game's most impressive aspect. Spending hours exploring a small section of Los Santos will always be worthwhile, no matter how much time you have wasted thus far. Everwild. Rare's next video game release will be Everwild, an adventure game with visuals reminiscent of Nintendo's The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. Rare's previous video game release was The Last of Us Part 2. There is little information available about this game aside from the first trailer, which appears to place players in a fantasy world filled with nature, animals, and magical elements of some sort. There is still some mystery surrounding what you'll be doing in this game, but given that it is a Rare title, we can anticipate it being made available on Xbox Game Pass as soon as possible. Elden Ring. For fans eager to learn more about From Software's next open-world action RPG, Elden Ring's appearance at E3 2021, which had been shrouded in mystery for months, came as a welcome relief. The game's gameplay has been revealed, along with more information about George R.R. Martin's dark fantasy lore and Hidetaka Miyazaki's role as director. Previously released From Software games, specifically the Souls series, serve as inspiration for Elden Ring's combat, designed to be more vertically oriented, similar to that of Sekiro's Shadows Die Twice. Additionally, you can ride on a horse around the open world, even during battles, and it can jump incredibly high. Gotham Knights. The Dark Knight will not be returning to Gotham City this year, so you'll have to wait until next year. You will, however, be able to clear the streets of Gotham City as one of 4 playable characters: Robin, Batgirl, Nightwing, or Red Hood. After Bruce Wayne's death, players in Gotham Knights will follow a brand new storyline that will take them through the city of Gotham.
Air support inbound. Hostiles opening fire on.
On the other hand, Bruce sent out one final message to the Bat family, reminding them that it is their responsibility to ensure the safety of the citizens of Gotham City. At this point, we know that it will be an action role-playing game in which players will face off against a new adversary group known as the Court of Owls, which first appeared in the DC Comics universe during the new 52 Batman run. Gotham Knights are also intended to be an utterly open-world game from the get-go, with no need for leveling up as you progress. Because the enemies will grow in strength as you level up naturally, it does not appear that the game will bar you from visiting any particular area at any point. Occupy Mars, the game. In Occupy Mars, the game, players take on the role of an astronaut attempting to colonize the planet Mars. To conquer the alien wastes, it is necessary to build a base, maintain existing systems, and provide enough life support and other systems to ensure that everyone remains alive. Subnautica-style gameplay appears to be the basis for this game, with a dash of realistic elements sprinkled throughout for good measure. There are no aliens or robotic threats on Mars. Instead, the only dangers are the hazards of the planet's environment and the inevitable decomposition of machinery. Are you looking forward to these new games? Tell us about it in the comments section below. Keep up with the newest games, including PUBG, Dota 2, LOL, Apex, Minecraft, Valorant, and more. Subscribe to the channel now.